Today we're going to look at a book called Ouch, and it says the weird, wild ways your body deals with agonizing aches, ferocious fevers, lousy lumps, crummy colds, bothersome bites, breaks, bruises, and burns, and makes them feel better. So let's take a look at the table of contents. In the table of contents, you will see that it is divided into a couple of sections. We have the introduction. We have a section called Body Basics, and within Body Basics, today we're going to be looking at the stuff that makes up your body. Why does it hurt? The first line of defense. Where there's no skin, the warriors and the bad guys. And then there's a whole other, you can see a lot longer section here. The second section that it is divided into says the injuries, infections, and other things that can go wrong. And there's just a couple of, I'll just read a couple of these to you. Yikes, I've been stung. Eek, my body is a furnace. Pull over, I'm going to puke. That sounds like a good one, right? Today, though, we're going to look at some of the first parts. And so we're going to skip ahead to some body basics. And before we get going in this, take a look at all those text features that are there. We've got these little subtitles, the building blocks, tissues, organs, and systems. We've got lots of great I'm going to call them graphs, like illustrations here with a little bit of caption explaining what some of these things are. So body basics, here we go. It's a beautiful day and you decide to take your bike out for a ride. However, no matter how hard you push, the pedals won't budge. Is there a problem with the chain and cranks, the pedals and gears? Now, the more you know about bikes, the more likely it is that you'll be able to figure it out and fix the problem yourself. Well, the same thing goes with your body. Knowing how your body works and what it does when you're sick or hurt can help you make decisions about what to do when you skin your knee, catch a cold, or hurt your wrist. Knowing about your body also helps you decide when you need to get a parent involved and when you need to go to the doctor or a hospital. Check out the body basics in this section and refer to them when reading all about the different ways that your body hurts. The stuff that makes up your body. Like any machine, your body is made up of lots of small pieces, which come together to make bigger pieces, which in turn form even bigger pieces. These pieces all function together so that the machine of your body works just the way it is supposed to. Cells, this is the building block, sorry. The cells are the smallest units of life, and all living things are composed of one or more cells. Everything in your body is made up of cells, and your body has trillions of them. There's not just one kind of cell. In fact, there are more than 200 different kinds of cells in your body, and each has a job to do. From building bone, muscles, and organs, to fighting off germs, sending messages to and from your brain, and more. Cells divide and multiply in order to replace dead cells so that you can grow. And so here are, which kind of cool and gross all at the same time, the way that different cells in your body might look. This is what blood cells look like. These are your surface skin cells. So if you looked at your skin under a microscope, this is what it might look like. That's what your heart muscles, the cells in your heart, look like. Your skeletal muscles, your smooth muscle cells. Ooh, if you were going to look at your bone cells, that's kind of what they look like. And here's what a neuron might look like. And then this is just a little bit about the parts of a cell, which I know you're going to learn about later in 6th grade science this year. All right, so that's the building blocks. Then we have tissue. Tissue is a group of cells that perform a specific task. Types of tissue in your body include muscle tissue, nervous tissue, and connective tissue. Organs. An organ consists of 2 or more types of tissue that work together to perform a task. Some of the organs in your body are your heart, your liver, your stomach, and your skin. A system, then, is a group of organs that work together to perform a task. Your body systems include circulatory, which the parts of that are the lungs, blood, and blood vessels. Its job is to pump and move blood where it needs to go, bringing food and oxygen to each cell, carrying away waste, and transporting disease-fighting cells where they are needed. The digestive system, the parts of the digestive system are your stomach, your liver, your gallbladder, your pancreas, your esophagus, your salivary glands, your intestines, and more. And its whole job is to process all of the yummy food that you eat and to help you get rid of the waste. And then you have an endocrine system, and the parts of that are your glands. And its job is to help your body work properly through the use of hormones, which sends information and instructions throughout the body. You have an immune and lymphatic system with lymph nodes, blood vessels, blood, and its job is to drain excess fluid from all parts of your body and help fight infections. You have a muscular system, and that's your skeletal muscles, and it produces movement and maintain posture. You have a nervous system, and it's made up of your brain, your spinal cord, your nerves, and its job is to collect, send, and understand information from your environment and your surroundings. Your reproductive system, the parts of the male and female sex organs, and its job is to make babies. The respiratory system is the lungs, the diaphragm, the larynx, and more, and its job is to make it possible for you to breathe. You have a skeletal system made up of bones, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, and its job is to support and protect the body. And you have a urinary and excretory system, the kidneys, the bladder, and more, and its whole job is to help you get rid of waste and to keep your fluids balanced. Ooh, why does it hurt? You roll out of bed and stub your toe. Ouch. You eat a spoonful of oatmeal that's way too hot and burn your tongue. Double ouch. You trip running for the school bus and skin your knee. Triple ouch. Yes, you're having a tough morning, but if it weren't for pain, your day could be a lot worse. Pain is a message from your body telling you to stop doing what you're doing and to take care of yourself, to be careful next time, or to move your body away from danger. If banging your toe didn't hurt, you could be walking around with a broken bone and not even know it. If you kept eating that oatmeal without waiting for it to cool, you could burn your mouth and tongue, making it difficult to talk and eat. If you didn't wash your knee and put a bandage on it, you'd risk infection. And although you feel pain in different parts of your body, you can thank your brain and your nervous system for those important messages. Your brain runs your body's operations, and along with the spinal cord and special nerve cells called neurons, make sure you keep breathing, moving, and feeling. When something bad happens to your body, your nerve cells, which help your body send and receive messages, pick up the disturbance and send a message that travels through the spinal cord to the brain. And many of these messages travel fast, more than 200 miles per hour. The brain figures out what the message is and then sends an even faster message back through the spinal cord all the way to where the action is, telling your body what to do. So if you place your hand on the very hot stove, the nerve cell just under your skin tells your brain, and your brain tells your muscles to move that hand quickly. Your brain, spinal cord, and nerve cells are all part of what scientists call your nervous system, one of the groups of organs in your body that work together to perform tasks. This system controls all your movements, lets you experience pain and temperature, and makes sure that everything in your body is working smoothly. Sure, without it you wouldn't feel any pain. However, you'd also be walking around wondering why your foot no longer moves correctly, why your mouth, tongue, and lips are puffy, and why your knee is swollen and turning black and blue. And so there's a little, weird little picture here of your spine, and it says that the brain is the command center, your spinal cord is the information highway. So this thick wire delivers messages between your brain and the rest of your body. This highway has 31 smaller spinal nerves that branch off, so you can kind of imagine that happening there, of your spinal cord, and are connected to even smaller wires that reach all the parts of your body. Your spinal cord is attached to the base of your brain. You can see it right here, and runs all the way down your back. The ouch pain scale. One of the ways doctors figure out what's wrong with their patients is to ask about their pain. Sometimes they'll use the pain scale, such as the Wong-Baker-Faces pain rating scale, to help. Instead of trying to describe how much it hurts, all you have to do is point to the face that best represents how much you are hurting. We've created our own pain scales to see how much all the hurts in this book actually hurt without getting hurt ourselves. So take a look at these faces. This one is barely even notice it. This is it hurts. It's slightly annoying. This is bothering and irritating me. A 4 is ow, that hurts. A 5 is ow, that really hurts. And a 6 is ow, that really, really hurts. So, what happens when we get hurt? Let's see the first line of defenses. It may not feel like it, but you are wearing full body armor. It's covering just about every part of your body, protecting your insides from bacteria, viruses, dirt, germs, and more. The armor isn't made of steel, but of skin. In fact, it's your skin, your body's biggest organ, weighing up to 16% of your total body weight, which acts as the first line of defense against all the bad stuff that's trying to get in and mess up your smooth running machine. This organ is part of a system as well as part of a complicated system of cells, tissues, and organs called the immune system, which protects the body. You'll be reading more about this system throughout this book. Compared to a knight's armor, your skin may seem a tad flimsy and not up to the job, but these layers of tissue guard your muscles, bones, and internal organs, keep nutrients inside where they belong, and germs and bacteria out where they belong, help you sense the outside world, keep you at just the right temperature, and more. Skin is flexible, letting you move, jump, stretch, and grow. Your skin has 3 layers, each of which has a different job and protects you in unique ways. So here, let's zoom this in so you can see, are the layers of your skin and what that might look like. So first layer is the subcutaneous fat. This is the very bottom layer of your skin. It's made up mostly of fat, which provides insulation against cold or heat, as well as cushioning for when you fall or get bumped. This layer attaches to bones and muscles, so it's like right down here. The dermis is the middle layer of your skin. It's tough and stretchy and home to nerve endings, blood vessels, oil, sweat glands, and more. The blood vessels bring your skin cells the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay healthy and also to take away waste. Oil glands produce a chemical called sebum, which rises to the epidermis and keeps the skin waterproof, lubricated, and protected. Sebum also provides protection against germs. The sweat glands produce sweat, which, along with blood flow rate, helps you regulate your temperature. And then the epidermis, which is the layer that we see on the outside. This is your top layer of skin. It is made up of dead cells that were once part of lower skin layers. Ooh. Your epidermis helps protect you from sun damage and keeps water and germs out. These dead cells continually fall from your skin only to be replaced by new cells from below.